Hey everyone, let's render a nose together. Start with a blank canvas and choose a reference. Then pick your favorite sketching brush out. Mine is the Tara Oval sketch brush. Now the first actual step is to find the most basic shape that you can of your nose. Most of the time this is just a triangle, to be honest, but find the shape that is going to work for you. After you found that shape, start drawing the outlines of the smaller shapes you see within the nose, including the nostril and the bridge of the nose. For our second step, we're going to take our sketch brush, make it a little larger, and we're going to fill in the shape we've just created. Don't worry about being messy here because we're going to clean that up in a little bit. For the nostril, take a darker value and fill it in as well. Now switch to your blend tool and grab a soft brush. I actually grabbed the wrong one here, so you'll see me switch it to the airbrush in a second. Once again, don't be worried about making this too messy because now we're going to take our eraser tool and clean up the edges of the blended areas we just made and really define that shape, that outside shape of that nose. Now you want to really in detail look at these darker mid-tone and light values because we're going to start adding those into our nose drawing. I definitely noticed like the darker values on that curve of the nostril and then right above the nostril and underneath the nose. There's definitely a casted shadow there that we want to add. I also noticed a very slight shadow right at that bump of the nose and then a even softer mid-tone shadow on the side of the nose. Once we add those all in, we can then take our blend tool and soft brush to blend that out. I noticed I lost some of that really clean shape that I wanted, so I just color picked my neutral nose color and went over those areas to clean up those edges, and then I also blended this out. And then one more area I noticed there was a lot more light on the bottom tip of her nose filtering through, so I wanted to make sure to add that lighter value in there as well. The next step is to find the lightest value on your drawing in the lightest areas, and of course pick a lighter value and color in those areas. And just like that, we're going to blend again with our blend brush. I like to start by blending the outer edges of these shapes and then go to the center on the harsher areas and slightly blend those, just so we don't lose some of that shape. Now we're going to add in the darkest value on our nose drawing, and that is the nostril. And then we're going to blend those edges out so it looks like it's more combined with the nose. Now to make it a little bit more of my own, I really like to add in kind of sketched line art on the nose, just to create a little character. And to make that feel like it's a part of the nose, I like to just blend the edges of those lines I just created to make it blend a little bit better into the nose. And there you have it. That is how I would render a nose. It really is a lot about paying attention to those darker and lighter values to create those 3D forms. So honestly, just practice. I've drawn about 60 noses in the last 3 days, and I've had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!